Started on him. It's your late brothers. Hey, what's up, bro? You my research. Oh, yeah? It's like, matter of fact, we're going to come listen. I know. All right. All right, bro.
All right. Shalom. We're GmsLouisianaSaints coming at you every Saturday to preach the downfall of this wicked kingdom, Babylon the Great, which is America. Before we get started, we want to give all praises to your house.
Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakabadah.
The honor to the apostles and elders of GMS, we learned this truth from. And peace and blessings to a hopefully elect that's doing the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and faith, fear, and sincerity. All right? You mind pan the camera on again? As you can see, number folly, another day, another folly. That's going on around this place. Fucking nail. All right. It's gonna get right to it, man.
God. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
All right. Hey, dear Lord, help you how it shine. It's coming through here deep in the night, all right? It's gonna come at you when you least expect it. All right.
God. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
While everybody in the lax of days go doing their daily life, not watching, not looking at the news and all that, the Lord gonna come back, man. These plagues and these destructions gonna come, man. All right.
And we got a perfect example right now. You got all these people out here dressed in suits like they're going to some parties, and a party that's right there. They're literally in a party, not expecting. And that's got Edomites on the bus. They got it. It's showtime. It's showtime. It's showtime. So yeah, they in a party spirit. They mirthful, happy, having a good old Saturday on Canal Street. But what? Yahushua is coming quickly as a thief in the night to turn this place upside down into a straight murderous, destructive, chaotic zone, area, landmass. That was it. This Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 15. We looked for peace, but no good came.
They look for peace and no good came. All right. While all these problems going to pass, they still got 2/3 that trying to seek dreams and apparition and trying to chase that bag. All right. But knowing they did comic about to collapse. All right.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and like the brother said, as far as the dollar that you once knew that got your goods where you bought and sold with, it's about to be a new way to buy and sell, man. All right. That dollar that you got, okay, is pretty much. It's gone. It's done, man. All right. That paper dollar, okay, it's no more. It's not gonna be it's not gonna be essential anymore to buy and sell to get anything, man. It's gonna be a new way to purchase and sell, man. And that new way coming by the way of what? That new digital currency that's coming into play. I got one to back up what you just said. This is Zephaniah 1, verse 18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
All right.
Hey, you got it.
Hey, man, the dollar's about to crash, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, that fiat comes about to be now skino. All right.
Hey, and it says, like you were just saying, that dollar's about to collapse. Silver and gold's not going to save you, but what does it say? Their silver and their gold shall not save them in the fire of his jealousy. When that silver and gold don't profit them and that dollar collapses, what are they coming with? That charagma.
They've been, I just telling you right here. That's why this government started what we know as the
CBDC.
To introduce to people another digital dollar, man.
Yeah.
A cashless society. All right? Here's the game right here. This is why they made this scam-demic happen.
Yeah. Why not?
It's a scam to usher in this. especially in that new world order, man. And all you people out here get chipped. That's gonna be your new money. All right, everybody out here with these greenbacks, these fiat currencies, buying and selling, trading. This is gonna be the new money. You're gonna have to get it, put it in your right hand and your forehead, man.
Right. This revelation.
Break it down, go ahead.
Quick point. But as I said, they're going to be consumed in the fire of his jealousy. When they mandatorily implement that Karagma, what's that going to bring? The nuclear missiles. So it all works in lockstep with each other to bring about this ultimate destruction of this wicked place, Babylon.
It is real fast. And paying attention too. That war that's going on over there in Ukraine against Russia, what's been happening on the world scale? All these nations been backing off the U.S. dollar, man.
Yeah. Why? I just mentioned.
Bring in this right here. The Lord tell you in the Bible, if you get this in your right and your forehead, you will be destroyed over here in the Third World War. When the nukes hit America, man. That's what's prophesied in the Bible. That thermonuclear missile, what did Mr. sign that? Thermonuclear missile is going to hit America.
Yeah, I got that.
That's what's going over 200 million missiles going to hit America. That's prophesied in the Bible, man. That's why Reverend Deacon Donut and Reverend Rib Tips in the church ain't telling you that, man. But the Lord, in the end, put the real true prophets and teachers of the Lord, he put them on the highways and byways and the set in the end times, man, to tell you the truth. Now it's up to you to listen to that, man. And a lot of you not gonna listen. You're not. Don't keep doing what you're doing.
We can tell he's not going to listen right there. That Jake. Maybe get to it.
Hey, bring it out. Let them bring it out. Man.
Yeah, and the Lord, like the elders say, the Lord intended for this to happen this way, man. So he could pass great judgment on the earth. And this is why it's all happening, because it's in the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. This Revelation 13 and 16, it says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
That kind. You see, either you rich or poor, status or no status. Hey, Esau required of you to take a Karagma, man. All right?
Amen.
Demand it.
Not required,
Yeah,
demand.
demand it to take the Karagma, man.
That's right.
All right?
I got that word.
It says,
Because see this, the C-19 with this whole implementation of it, they wanted to see how many people's gonna like
volunteer. Yeah.
That they can get status when the mark of the beast comes, how many people gonna actually get it, man?
Yeah.
Oh, you them scholars out here and got it than what they're saying. All right? And we seeing a lot of you waste away, you falling away. Which one of the makers or the inventors of that thing said 5 years, man. You can see people falling off in 5 years. You see people get brain aneurysm, heart attacks, blood clots,
HIV.
Yeah, you get that ooh-wee, and it's dropping goddamn dead, man. Go ahead, what you about to say?
They literally said, they tallied how many people didn't get the jab due to religious exemptions or other exemptions. So not only did they use it to tally how many people would take the jab, so they would know how many would take the mark, but they also tapped how many people would be against the system, so they know who to come after when they really drop that hammer of martial law.
And you're gonna use that excuse. So when they come with this, when it comes to this mark, ain't gonna be no fucking religious status, man. Yeah. It's gonna be that to put your head on this goddamn guillotine. That's how ruthless it's gonna get out here, man. And dog, it's gonna get out here, man.
Yeah, and the Lord giving men options who don't want to do righteousness. He giving you 2 death options. You take it, you're gonna die, and if you don't take it, you're gonna die, man. You see? So this is the only life that you can possibly get, man. Because to take it or not take it is death. Either way. All right, because he gonna lay your ass down, man. You see? And the elder right about they took a poll. Because when you go into the word poll, it means a head count. That's what that means, man. When you look up the word, it's a head count. Okay? So every time people want to go sign up for a damn poll, they count you. They add you to the list, man.
Your emotional liking. What you feel should happen or not, man? What you feel if it's right, if you take it or not. That's all it's about.
Which don't matter, right?
It don't matter. Yeah. Cause they getting ready to force this bitch down your throat, man. Okay? You got all these big black ass women out here with their big ass mouths talking about what they're gonna do and what they're not gonna do. All right, we're gonna see. No? A lot of you D-boy niggas, you gonna have a hard time. You gonna have a hard time.
Can't hide money. Can't hide no money.
Can't rob anything because
Can't rob
everything's gonna be on the digital system.
I want you to say they can't happen because back then they got certain coins that was in rotation out here, certain greenbacks with certain number codes that the government wanted back. What they did, they circulated through the system, buying and selling. And once they got those dollars back, they stopped selling them stop selling them. So they can do it for dollars. They can make it to where once you turn a dollar into the bank or however through a system, you'll never see it no more. They just slowly push you in. They don't just say for a year ago, they said coins were running out, right?
Yeah. They were taking them.
Taking all the coins back in.
They showed you that on that movie with 50 Cent, no?
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. With 50 Cent, them, with the banks, with 50 Cent, then the thieves, when they took all the numbers off the serial numbers off and be like, we taking this money out to destroy it. So they showed you that, man. Yeah, they give you a glimpse, like we could take all the money out the way.
What happened to all that gold and silver? What happened to you remember when we were coming up?
Yep.
Food stamps used to be on a goddamn
paper, a book. Yeah, you rip it off with that. Yeah, come on.
They all got used in circulation and kept.
Yeah.
Stop this shit, man.
If I could say, what did they use to take those coins out of circulation? The Cragamuffin. Oh, it can travel. It can travel on the money. We can take it out to make sure the money's clean. And then what this whole Cragamuffin situation that's taken place over the past couple of years has been used to usher in that charagma. Because what have you seen? Social distancing, an uptick in apps for contactless payment. You just got to go up to stores now and scan the QR code to get information. What's that going to lead to? Oh,
yeah, everybody down with it. I'm gonna give it back to this brother in a minute. But everybody's down with it. You can't say nobody's down. When you see restaurants with that QR code, they're down for the fucking system, man. Awesome. You see in churches now, Bible apps, you got a Bible.
A Bible that you can
read through the goddamn for your phone and shit, man.
Right.
You people don't know the plans of this technology this man has come out with, man. Especially you niggas down here in the world. You about a decade back down here, man.
They still taking your order at Waffle House with the pen and paper.
And like I got pulled over one day. Either my where's the license registration? Here's my license, my registration on the window. Your registration is on the window. What do you mean? His buddy had to come. He said, calm down. No, he's from Texas. Their registration's on the window and so you just gotta scan it. Yeah. He was like, oh damn. When we need that, what the fuck? Y'all still doing shit with them computers and shit, man. Yeah, black, you know the screen is all black and green.
And CRT
shit down here, man. Oh, caveman ass motherfucker. Y'all can't wait till the new world order down here.
Yeah.
Ain't about Latoya Cantrell, she ready to sell you niggas out, man. Yeah. Go ahead,
It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save, meaning except he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Hey, well, that charagma, you can't buy or sell. All right, what it said, verse 16. Or you can get your groceries or anything for your kids, man. All right?
God. This is that word mark in Revelation 13, verse 16, which we should all be aware of by now. This is 5480.
Brother, get on that.
And when you go to the Strong's definition, it reads, from the same as G5482, a scratch or etching of something graven, a mark, a stamp and imprinted mark, a thing carved.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. I read again.
Yeah. It's a thing, a scratching or an etching, a mark. And how they gonna put that thing in here?
Yeah. You had to go scan you with it. Like with your right hand on your forehead.
They're gonna cut it. They're gonna and they're gonna carve into your skin. That's what that syringe does. It carves in or etches into your skin that charagma. And then I got a precept for you too. I still in that Revelation 18 to further break it down. This is verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 score and six. And when we go to that 603 score and six in the Strongs, it's G5516, high psi stigma. And when you go to G4742 in the Strong's definition, which is the root for it, it's stigma. And listen to when we read the outline of biblical usage, a mark pricked or in or branded upon the body. To ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers, great or small, rich or poor, for the name or the stamp of their master or commander, branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belonged to. And there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods.
Hey man, the word backs up that karama could be this right here. All right.
Sure, it is.
It is. Yeah, it is. Cause a lot of people say that karama is something spiritual, but the definition backs up. This physical to be inside you. All right. This only thing is you see right here to be inside you. All right.
And that number is the product code, man.
And also the man who came up,
That UPC, man.
the man who created the charagma, his first, his middle, and his last name all had 6 letters in them. 666. And when you go into the Strong's definition, it says to stick or prick, a mark in size or punch for recognition of ownership.
God. Hey, we get that karama, you become slave to the system. All right, which you already a slave to the system according to your birth certificate, all that, and your social security card. You know,
That's why they look at the people as going a cattle. But when you bring your cattle or bore them through, you know, that symbolizes that what? You're the owner of them, man. And when you own something, they become your possession. With your possession, you do whatever you want to do with them. All right. And that's what's going to happen if you do take this thing. You're going to be controlled. All right. You will own nothing and be happy, man. Okay. You will own absolutely nothing, but you're going to be happy, man. All right.
You won't be able to do anything unless your master tells you to. You won't be able to buy or sell, travel abroad, get a job, anything, unless you got that charagma.
Be on a time. Because at any time, they could take you out. Like with that movie with Justin Timberlake, Out of Time. In time. Yeah. This is Sirach 27 and 1. Many have sinned for a small matter, and he that seeketh for abundance will turn his eyes away. As a nail sticketh fast between the joiners of the stones, so do it sin stick close between buying and selling.
And that karama is sin. All right. So according to Leviticus, they not supposed to put any cutting on your flesh.
Yeah.
All right.
Forget that in Leviticus. This Leviticus 19 and 27. To prove what the brother saying, because he right on point. You're not supposed to put any cuttings in your flesh. This is against the law. This Leviticus 19 and 20, 27, 28. Salaki. It says, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the day, nor print any marks upon you. I am Yahweh.
Right. That's right. The only way they put that karagma on you is they go cut right in your skin right here, on your right hand, or cut it on your forehead. All right.
And another thing that jab was a prelude to what? It was a pole. It was nothing more than a pole to get people ready. All right, or get the mindset of the people ready to what accept it. Then you got the jab, you got another jab, then another jab, then the boost, so they wait. So now when they do introduce it, it's gonna be like what? It's gonna be easy for people, man.
What they have done too in certain areas, they have given you with your elder apostles, different other brothers that are elders have been told you over the years. What they've been doing is massaging this thing in to psychologically getting you to see the military, getting the military to drive your kids around, school, Then they got the major thing they did was shut you out from going to bars, restaurants, gyms, things of that nature, entertainment. And that's what they're gonna do with this. The watch says, but you're not gonna be able to buy nor sell. Save ye who has the mark, man.
Sell, yep.
This mark of the beast is here. And it's been here. Now, these elite bankers, all right, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, those that run this society, they're ready to chip you people, man, to put the mark of the beast in you. That's why they have shifted the social construct of the society with the scam, the ultimate scam, to put the masses on your face to get hit up in the arm. It's all a construct. All right? The brain introduced this. That's why Aaron Russo sit down with the Rockefellers, man, right before he died. He said, man, what's the end game to all this shit? Why you want to do this to the people? He said that this chip is the end game. All right? You best believe if you get that chip, the Lord gonna kill you, man.
Got that.
On this side, man.
Got that Revelation 14, bro.
Just to back up what the brother brought out in the law in Leviticus 20, how you're not supposed to make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead. If you make a cut in your flesh to get this karagma, you are making a memorial to the dead, a dead system. This place, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots, this place that is gonna be destroyed and become be made dead. And you're gonna be made dead with it, as it says in Revelation 14, verses 9 to 10. Oh, con.
I remember, I think it's KBR, company KBR, I think Google, years ago, they brought a whole massive land out there in Texas, and they put nothing more but different servers in this big warehouse to actually have all the records and numbers and your information on them servers, man, connected to this. Because we've been telling you the C19, or you know what I'm talking about, that's connected to the
like names, or you talking about like skulls and shit?
what? Information.
You're not supposed to get tattooed. Tattoos are included as well. Nothing cutting into your skin. According to the law, no need. Needles, cutting you, nothing like that.
As Israelite men and women, we ain't supposed to do that, man.
Yeah, sure.
According to we have laws and commandments that we supposed to abide by according to the Bible. All right? And these are the Israelites. These are the names that our foreparents and the Lord knows by. These are the slave names that our oppressors have given us, man. All right? Go ahead, I want you to get it out. No?
This revelation.
Just to back up what you said about those servers, what are you hearing about now? The blockchain, those digital ledgers that are able to tabulate all that cryptocurrency information on a blockchain on that ledger, so it shows every purchase and transaction that's made.
They've been happening for years. All they're doing now is trying to master to get rid of all the kinks and bullshit out, man. Real quick, and you can pull it up. Did one of you brothers see the picture I put on the WhatsApp of the update for the new iPhones? What did it say?
Oh, yeah. They said, yeah, now, like, even when you wear a mask, they can see your face.
They can scan it, yeah.
Scan your
They can scan it, yeah.
Now, 2 years ago, they was talking about putting down the C19 in order to get, remember the white boys, what the Jake was saying, remember he said, this is what they're trying to do with the cameras?
Yeah, with the cameras.
Now, they got it down.
And they got it, yeah. Yeah. That's why they wanted you with the mask. So they can be able to scan your reticles. It reads it better now because it can zone directly in there. That's why on that new iPhone, you see the faces when that brother got it on. It's hitting all our faces. Why? But it's connecting to your reticles, man.
And that's why also what the so-called white man did too with the whole. I'm saying the code, but I'm saying C19 because of the YouTube restrictions
and guidelines.
But what they did too, they purposely wanted guys to go out and commit crimes with the masks on.
Yeah.
So with technology, their cameras, they can pick up their reticles of their eyes.
Yeah.
They identify who you are.
Yeah.
Because even with this, they got certain stores opening up in Atlanta, but you don't even have to. You can just go in the store, get what you want, and walk out.
You catch your eyes.
I heard about that. I seen it on YouTube.
When you go home, having this shit, it's gonna automatically take the money off your account.
Yeah.
That's what they've been molding and massaging this society for. People ready.
Link you up. Say you don't have to get on your Wi-Fi. You just walk into a store and your chip picks up the Wi-Fi network, and then you can just get on your phone. You're already connected to it.
And those Amazon stores.
If you get that,
And this,
you get it. It's wicked to get this, man.
Yeah.
in those Amazon stores of years ago, Ben had that. All right. And you really everything is connected to the Internet of Things, which this was years ago. Everything is going like the elder said, to have you know what? A server or a database to what?
Yeah.
You don't have to be digital.
KBR, I think
Yeah, it's digital service, man.
even the big sign.
The fourth industrial revolution.
Great industrial revolution.
Because see right here, even
Great reset, man.
KBR, the coming KBR, they built a lot of these concentration camps.
Yeah.
It's over 1,000 of them around America waiting to put Americans in them.
Who refuse that?
Who refuse to take them.
Yeah. Who don't want to do it?
Turn spin around.
To torture your ass too.
This is going to be martial law going to be declared in America, man. And when the next major terrorist attack, next major event that the government going to construct it.
Yeah.
9/11 wasn't done by no terrorists, man. 9/11 was done by America's government, man. The elite bankers.
A false flag.
False flag, man. And guess what? All the events that ever happened in America from Pearl Harbor on down were restricted by America's own government, man.
Propaganda and
They got the people dumped down out here.
It's dead in the news.
propaganda and agenda. Just like now, when you see over there where they at, it's all propaganda and agendas, man. Usher in all this and everything comes back.
And if you pay attention to what's been going on with Ukraine, America has interest in Ukraine. So all they've been doing is they're making it seem good over here. Ukraine is handling their business for Russia. You see dead bodies on the ground. You see a guy. Back over his face.
It's joking,
CNN, Fox News, all of them bought and paid for it.
yeah.
They would never tell you the truth. Go ahead.
Guess what happened with Ukraine? Now that this whole war's been going on, what does Ukraine have? A digital system set up now. Ukraine's a testing ground for them to further bring about those central bank digital currencies and this digital cashless network. Just look it up. Ukraine's got their own version set up of a digital network to where you need that in order to go to banks, get a job, and do things like that.
Same in Africa. What you the Delphi made them jam in the end game, at the end of the day, everybody gonna have to go with the digital way. It's gonna be a digital way. And if you don't get down, you're gonna get put to death. They're gonna squeeze.
That's what the scripture says they're gonna bear the body no self. Because even when you've seen in this society, if you don't have that adult diaper on your face, that mask, guess what? You get squeezed out. You can't come to the restaurants. You can't come to the bathroom.
No privileges.
No privileges.
All your privileges get
Same thing gonna happen when they implement this. You ain't gonna go up in there and just, I want a drink.
You have to scan to get going up.
And if you don't get it, guess what?
Going to dream account. Yeah.
Dream account.
You a problem. You're a terrorist. You're a terrorist. They're gonna make you a terrorist.
They was finna do that. They was finna do this too with the C-19. If you ain't get it, they're gonna put you in detention center.
Yeah.
Guess what? Guess what they can do? They can turn a local Walmart. Next time you go to Walmart, look at the ceilings, how the rails running the ceilings of Walmart. They can turn a regular everyday Walmart to a concentration camp like this.
Yeah.
They already have the tire shop in there where they can serve all their Humvees and the different busing systems. They can change tires, water, whatever they need. They can put fences in there with bow wires, man.
They got that in the plate section. All they need to do is make those little corrals. People just walk into that gated area, right into the center.
There's over 1,000 of these right here. They were pods. They got Lego style pods to jail people, man. Right here. When I was living in Houston, I went seeing these. These right here, they got mass graves, so you could just dump bodies in them, man. FEMA trains been seen all around the U.S. with gas chambers on them. The gas Americans, man. Yeah. This this government is going to do. They ain't no plan, and they're going to do this.
They're going to do that. And even in, I got a friend that live in Texas. He went to a nearby Walmart that he normally go to, and it was all the windows was blacked out, and it was bombard gaining up, and he looked around, and it was a troops, like army men sitting around, like, what's going on? He's like, oh, they running drills. certain things happening. So they was doing simulations, man. In the Walmart,
Guess what?
Francis was blacked out. He looked and seen it, man, with his eyes.
Katrina down here was a trial
A
run for
test
things
run.
to come.
Yep.
They had Blackwater down here. They had Israeli troops down here,
Come,
and it was running real drills, and they were killing people too.
they was.
You know that.
I was done.
Next time you go home on YouTube, put Katrina
Killing people.
and Blackwater. Like like the water was black, put Blackwater in here. Them trained
Mercenary.
mercenary killers.
Never heard about this.
They coming back to the Gulf side of America too. They kill a lot of you Americans, man.
Especially you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Yeah, these people. These people.
Why is the Defense buying hollow tip bullets, man? Why has the Department of Defense have been caught buying guillotines from China?
Yep.
It's been shipped over here from China on the docks of California. Why?
Talking about the things that cut off people's heads. Yeah, they supposed to bring that back or something, right?
It's in the House bill signed already, man.
Got it in the scriptures too, talking about it.
It's in America.
Jakes.
So-called Negroes, man.
Yeah.
You have the biggest, most healthiest organs of all the races of the earth. They want to kill you and preserve your organs, man. A lot of these jakes that be getting sprayed out here on these corners late at night. Oh, so and so died. It ain't just because somebody out here had a beef with them. They be purposely killing jakes for their organs, man. Hit squad. That's why you don't put on your ID. You don't put an organ donor, man. Get them rackets. They gonna get you with them rackets, man.
And let you die on the table if you go to the hospital just to take your organ.
It don't matter. They still take it.
Yeah.
Doing or not. But that's why they got mortician in the scriptures. When somebody died, they just buried them. They didn't say they went examine how they died. When he was dead, you bury him. They say he worked on him and did surgery on him. What are you doing? You're supposed to just go bury the man. You know? But that's off, man.
Hey, get the scriptures for the brother. Like I said, keep going, trying to keep it on one way.
This Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb.
Say, kind. Hey, if you take that karagma, that's how I say mark in the Greek, there you go, be burned up by nuclear missiles, man. All right?
It's St. Luke, chapter 16, verse 13. No servant can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. I got that word mammon in the Chrome. Mammon, pleasure, riches, where it's personified and opposed to God.
Oh. Hey, man, that karagma is against the law, all right? So you can't take a karagma and say you love God, all right? Hey, you hate if you don't take a karagma or serve, as the brother was saying, Mammon goes into money and riches.
Is it going to make it in society to where you can't access money or be able to get a house or a job without that charagma, that mammon? So if you like it said, you either serve God or you serve mammon. You either serve God or you serve who's on the charagma. Right?
Hey, I mean, the first Chronicle, they say, hey, that's what me and my house, we don't serve the Lord. All right?
Yeah, because I'm gonna say this too. Society itself is built on Satan, man. All right, that charagma, it's a working of Satan. All right, because you have the spiritual demon Satan, and guess what? You have the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan on earth, which is so-called white man. That's why he give you this image right here, which is Caesar Borgia, man.
Yes.
Right? The Lord is not. Lord is a brown-skinned man of the tribe of Judah. The one you call God is a brown-skinned man, right? He's a Judite too. so-called Negro. All the people of the Bible were of color. Even Esau has a color, but he has a light hue, man. Red, man. All right?
Everybody in the ancient world were different shades of brown. So all them historical dramas you watch, like the Battle of Troy, like that movie, everybody in that movie wasn't a so-called white person. They were brown Japites, or the other nations that were involved.
Right.
This is the one you called for.
Just here to set the record straight, man. We're here to tell you what your pastors, your leaders, your so-called leaders ain't gonna tell you. But go ahead, Al.
It's Joshua 24:15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh, choose this day whom you will serve, God or Mammon, in these times.
Right.
Whether
Yeah. Hey, hey, us as the Oak elect, we're going to serve the Most High. Y'all by Mount Shine. All right, and not Esau. It's technology. All right.
choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites and whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve Yahweh.
All right, right. So again, us as the Oak elect, I brought this up to choose y'all by Mount Shine. His way. All right, which is light, not death. I got that. All right.
This Deuteronomy 30 and 15, it says, see, I have set before thee this day life and good and death and evil.
Right. Oh, that's right. Hey, yeah, say life, good, and death. All right.
It said, but if done, I'll skip one. And that I command thee this day to love the Lord thy power, to walk in his ways and to keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgments, that thou mayest live and multiply. And Yahweh thy power shall bless thee in the land whether thou goest to possess it. But
I will say, I mean, ultimately, to bring that back around to this is that, man. But the keeping of the commandments unto, even if you got to die in life, because what the scripture said, he that seeketh to win his life on this side, is gonna lose your life, man. He that seeketh to lose his life shall find life, man. And right to paraphrase, taking this is dead. If you're an Israelite on this side, man, when this time comes, don't take this, man. Even if you gotta deny this shit, even if you gotta die, man.
I got one to back up what you just said.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he got a little more. I know about that one. He read.
it said, but if thine heart turn away, so that thou would not hear, but shall be drawn away and worship other gods and serve them, I denounce you this day, that ye shall surely perish, and that ye shall not prolong your days upon the land, whether thou passest over Jordan to go to possess it. This is the point. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, do we have free will to do what we want? Hell no. The Most High orchestrates runs everything, but you have choices. You have liberty. Just like in society. Do you have free reign to do what you want? Hell no.
Hell no, you're going to go out of jail.
And to show you that, you got a license in your pocket. A driver's license, meaning I'm giving you a privilege to drive. Does that mean you can just run through the stoplights? Hell no. Same thing with the Most High. The Most High runs everything. He's the author of all this. Excuse me, because I bit my tongue. Maybe talking funny, man. But the Most High, you don't have free will, man. You can't do what you want. But you have somewhat of a choice to make a decision on choosing life or death. And then guess what? He's the author of you making that choice too, man. Basically. You're merely just robots, man. That's why the Lord said in the scripture, you don't choose me, but I choose you. You don't find me. I make you find me out. I give you the scriptures, the true opening of your mind from on high, man. Go ahead,
This Psalms 115 and 3. But our God is in the heavens. He had done whatsoever he pleased.
Do whatever he please, man. It's not like the church, man. The church make you believe that Satan and God is over here in the heavens, and they're just clash and fight, getting the best of it.
Yeah, they struggling
he gets back. No, man. Guess what? You read the scripture in Job. The Lord tell you, even Satan obeys him.
That's
Read
right.
it real
I
fast.
got it.
Satan himself. And guess what? Satan is not a man in hell with a picture
Do.
throne, man.
Yeah.
In a
Yeah.
red suit and a pitchfork.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no
bullshit.
such thing. That's Greek mythology, man.
Yeah.
That's the control of the Roman Catholic Church.
Yeah.
The people. That's how when you understand and research the Roman Catholic Church in hell, that's what they use to control the people. To make them give them tithes and money.
Money and shit.
You know?
You're gonna go to hell if you pay your time.
There is the spiritual demon Satan though. But he's in control by the Most High. There's demons too. All right? We through the fourth dimension, there are demons and angels coming in and out of this realm, this physical realm, man.
Jacob's ladder.
Like Jacob's ladder. There are demons around us right now. There are angels around us right now, doing certain things, getting on the minds of the people. All right? Before as a place in hell, no. Go ahead.
This 2 Thessalonians 2:8 and 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
That's talking about the so-called white man. He got the power of the working of Satan.
Yeah.
Meaning he gets the so-called white man. When you look at you play video games before.
Yeah.
What do they always have? T-shirts with Satan 666 on
Yeah.
it. Game of tag 666. Devilish things too, man. All right. And the word working goes into what? In the jail.
In a jail, meaning the energy.
The energy of power of Satan.
Yeah.
Supernatural power from either God or Satan.
Get the Strong's.
Who controls
Get in the definition of word working right there in the Strong's.
shit? Everybody get it.
So cool.
Get
That's why he
it.
puts pyramids everywhere. He puts up what they call them, the opalus.
Yeah.
Which are phallic symbols, but they are demonic. You get demonic. You put these demonic symbols and hieroglyphs up to get energy from Satan.
Channel the energy. That channel the energy.
It's like the music. Every music that's put on Master and that's published through these Sony and different groups, they get warlock to print on them, man.
About that. Did I tell you about that?
That death metal.
So I was really guessing.
Good. That's the spirit. It's good. It's good. Oh no, he already hit the phone already. Oh, Jake. Hey, he came right with
Both of these
Off of that shit, yeah.
they bought and paid for, man. All these celebrities, athletes, movie stars, they all sold out by Satan, man.
Yeah, all of them.
They call them lesser luminaries, man. They actually worship the demon, the androgynous demon, Satan. I mean, Baphomet. This is a androgynous demon right here. It has a male rod and a vagina, man.
That's all that.
That's all
Arms
that,
of
man.
a man.
It's crazy. I didn't even think first.
Over there, one side, their
Yes.
face up.
Or Dolph did that.
The symbols up.
Dolph did that before he died, huh? Or some shit. Or some
He did. Yeah.
album
The
music.
last song, Better Kill.
That's like,
Something like
Can you
that.
feel what, nigga?
yeah, we ain't gonna song.
If I sell my soul.
The ultimate dive out of this? No. Hey, fuck a young dog, man.
Yeah. I ain't listen to that nigga music, but he was trying to me. Trying.
I'm gonna say this, fuck young dog, but $8, he's in a better place now. If you get into what I'm understanding.
Yeah, the real him.
Man. Thornton is the man that had kids and shit like that, but the character,
Hey, and with that Baphomet thing, why do you think you got in the media they're pushing so hard for transgenderism? It's got a spiritual significance to it because that's the God they believe in, a transgender spirit being able to blend your masculine with your feminine. It's a carnal.
That's his last album.
This is his last album before he got killed. What the fuck is that? With a red eye. But you gotta put your eye on the album cover for every sign.
It's like Boosie and what his name is? NBA Youngboy.
Yeah.
I told y'all brothers before this nigga said I got some. He said on that samurai some song.
Helter Skelter. Yeah.
Mad Ridge.
At 19 years old. 19 years old.
The skills is a 4,000-year-old word.
Yeah.
Man.
The Beatles, which were a CIA asset, and Charles Manson, who was another CIA asset.
I get the people on acid, right?
That and the race war too. Like
Yeah, that's what that song was about.
Trying to get them on break.
The one the Beatles made was trying to get everybody into that smoking weed hippie type of shit, man.
that we are one, love everybody's spirit. The spirit that's going through the world today.
And all them niggas do is preach death. They got the youth out here wanting to kill. Every nigga got the biggest gun to kill each other, man.
Yeah. On the cover of that Beatles album, I think it was Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. They had a bunch of historical figures on it, and they had Aleister Crowley in it.
The Illuminati, right?
He was the Golden Dog Society. A bunch of other people in there too. Yeah, he was in there. Some people that are into like Hinduism, some gurus and shit, which is all off too.
The Hindu shit, that devil shit.
Yeah, man.
Hey, CERN has I think it's Kali or Shiva, that god of destruction with multiple arms on it.
A lot of those celebrities, they into Kali. They into that Muslim shit too, man.
Hey, Oppenheimer, he quoted from the Bhagavad, one of those Elamite holy books that said, "I become destroyer of worlds."
Right. Even these so-called Jews, because they're not the real Jews. The real Jews in America are the so-called Negroes. So-called Jews, they go from the top move, which is like, oh man, you had some shit in there, man.
That's a freak book.
Yeah.
Ain't no wire. Freak book, man.
Quran is all bullshit, man. Toilet paper. And in the Quran, it's really a book of the Roman
Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church, man. It's a book of homosexuality too, man. When you read it. All right? This ain't no religion right here, man. This is a heritage that was stolen from you, man. All right? When we here to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help us Yahweh, man. And we gonna tell the truth, man. Yeah.
Energy.
Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to get the brother to get in the groove, you know. We kind of like, you know,
Get the word energy for you. This is back in that second Thessalonians 1:9.
I'm trying to,
He ain't gonna get it tape and get it back.
yeah.
So we got
It's after the coming of Satan. Now let's get that word working in the Strongs, which is G1753 in Nanogaia or in Energia. Working, efficiency.
Job 2:1.
Used in the New Testament, used only of superhuman power, whether of God or of the devil.
And that's what the white man had. He has power from on high, Satan, man. That's where he gets. The white man is the most devilish. That's why we ask him all the time. Tell me one thing that the white man done good on earth. Zero. But look at let's we can go into all the bad acts he done. Eating our ancestors, man. Making belts out of them, making furniture out of them, man. Ripping the so-called Latinos. He would take a knife with a pregnant woman and cut the baby out of them. The baby falls out of her stomach. He step on the baby's head, man. Feed him to the dog. Chop Mexicans up. Feed him to dogs for dog food, man. You don't tell me this man ain't nothing but a goddamn devil? Come on, man. The Native American, he gave him number smallpox, man. Man, these niggas freaked out here, man. Out here, bro.
Melvin, bro.
Hey, these niggas freaked out, man.
Yeah, the freakness that reached the all-time high.
Yeah, man, this shit ridiculous, bro.
I ain't brushing level.
This shit ridiculous, man. Wait up.
You finished? Okay. This Job 2:1. And again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord.
One more time. And read it slow.
It says again, Job chapter 2, verse 1. There was a day when the sons of God.
Yeah. Wait, I'm trying to.
You got to read a little bit into.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord. These are the sons of God that comes out of the children of Israel, man. All right. It says, and Satan came also among them to present himself.
Even that one when they said who's gonna go down to this way,
yeah. Before the Lord. And Yahweh said unto Satan, from whence comest thou? Question mark.
The Lord talking directly to Satan. They were having a council in the heavens, man, in the spirit world. That's where you don't go when you die on the planet Earth. When a man, or woman, or child dies, all right, you don't go to hell. You don't go to heaven. All right. Heaven in the Bible, heaven and hell is nothing more than a living condition. It's a condition. So-called Negroes right now, they're living in hell. They gotta go to living uptown, living downtown at Tremaine, the East, in a project. That's the condition of hell, man. A bad state. So-called white man he's in his heaven. But when you get into a deeper sense, when a person dies, they go up to the spirit world. All right? Where the Most High dwells at. Well, truth to tell you that when everybody's up there, the good, the bad, celebrities, all of them up there, and they're at rest. Nobody's born, nobody's having sex, nothing. He's just at peace.
Servant, the oppressor.
Yeah,
everybody on it.
Real fast.
This is in Job 3. I'm gonna start at 11. Why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly? Why did the knees prevent me? Or why the breasts that I should suck? For now should I have lain still and been quiet. I should have slept, then had I been at rest.
I should have died, because sleep in the Bible is synonymous with being dead, man.
At rest.
At rest. Go ahead.
Verse 14. With kings and counselors of the earth.
Counselors, they talking about the spirit world, are up there. Kings and counselors, go ahead.
Which built desolate places for themselves, or with princes that had gold, who filled their houses with silver, or as in hidden untimely birth, I had not been as infants which never saw light. There, the wicked cease from troubling.
In the spirit world, the wicked cease from troubling, man.
They can't trouble nobody. They
Right?
can't do nobody nothing.
So nobody can do them anything.
Like your Hitlers and your Stalin, all these bad people, they went up to heaven. The same with people that live the so-called good life. Everybody that dies goes up to the spirit world. Get that in Ecclesiastes.
Go ahead.
The wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest.
People that's on the low, they are in the spirit world. When your cousin, your uncle died, when he dies, his body is nothing more than a shell. But that's all we're doing. We're really. Give me 2 Peter chapter 2, the chains of darkness, because we're nothing more than angels trapped in these bodies for punishment on earth. God, sons of God, we're really angels, man. That's for punishment. We're trapped in these bodies, man. That decompose, that actually get old and worn down. All right, but our spirit, you can't destroy anything. That's why we bring it out time and time again. We're nothing more than anything. That's why when people walk on the sidewalk, sometimes what happens? They have something called spontaneous combustion. Their spirit actually go past that line of the flesh and spirit, man. They actually combust through it. People catch on fire. But what makes us move our fingers, turn our neck, and do what we do is the spirit in us, man. In us.
He said his angels are like ministers of fire.
You can't destroy fire. You can't destroy anything. So that's why when we die, our body stays here, and our spirit goes to the spirit world. You go up there, go to the spirit world for what? 3 to 4 generations. Then the Lord makes you come back down. Because in the Bible, they have something called reincarnation. Re means back, and incarnation, I believe, means in the flesh, back in the flesh.
Like carne asada, steak, meat, carne, come back. Back again.
That's why I don't even eat beef no more. Crazy. That ain't good.
There's nothing wrong with eating beef. It's the type of beef that you eat. Most of the cheap beef over here, like chuck ground beef, chuck ground meat, that shit got pink slime and all type of plastic and hormones in it.
Mixed with other meats like
Yeah,
it's ground up in.
a chance, man. You try to get Angus, you know,
Angus meat.
beef. Get Kobe beef, man. But you know,
It's expensive.
it's expensive, but hey,
Good
everything
stuff.
else
Good
is expensive, you know.
That's how much of a devil this so-called white man is. He makes the stuff that's healthy for you expensive, or he makes it junk.
Can't get it. Yeah. And he got you broken.
Right. You got that?
Yeah.
You go back to the other one that you were reading too. Then Job,
This what the second Peter's.
Job too. When you get finished reading that, the second Peter's.
This second Peter's 2 and 4. God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down into hell and delivered them into the chains of darkness.
One more time.
God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell
Angels that sinned back then
and cast to hell.
and cast us down into hell in the back in earth in the back edition. Go ahead.
And delivered them into the chains of darkness.
Meaning these bodies. These are the chains of darkness. These are the bodies that get old, get sick, get diseases, get worn down. Because really, did you know about? You read about Abraham, Adam. How long did they live?
1,000 years, right?
Almost 1,000 years. Back then. Hey man, you all in our mix, man. About extra minute, pop. Man, we're not talking to you though, bro.
Genesis 1 and 1 there.
Wait,
Yeah. It says,
got goddamn demons on it, man. Nobody asked you nothing, man.
it's a judgment.
We were reserving the judgment, man.
Which a man died once. In Hebrews 9 and 7. Then comes the judgment.
Break it up, break it up.
It's the real Hebrews.
Incarnation scriptures. I'm working back in.
Ecclesiastes, Sirach. Give us Sirach 14 and 56 and 57. This Hebrews 7 and Salak 9 and 26, 27.
Hey.
And as it is appointed unto men once to die.
Now, a lot of people in churches break this down.
Yeah.
They say it's appointed for man to die once. I'm gonna give you the understanding what they're talking about. When that man or that woman or that child comes to die, like what's your name? Huh?
Yeah,
Dre. And this time and this age, that when Dre dies, he's over with. But that spirit don't die though. That spirit goes back to the Most High. So when you come back now, you get a new name, a new earthly name or whatever. But you as a person, you don't die. You come back in a reincarnation. Plenty other scriptures. But it's appointed for man to die once.
And then the judgment.
Then the judgment. Because when
after this, the judgment.
Yeah, because after this, the judgment. Because when Dre dies, he goes up to the spirit world and the Most High brings you back down to act out things you've done in the past. So if you did something wicked in the past, you come back down. You come back down for the judgment of that, man. You might come back blind. You might come back deaf. Something might happen in the middle of your life. Something might happen. You may get shot or some type of judgment, you know?
I got that.
That's why they have that old saying. When you see a child, you might have a niece, a nephew, a child. Oh, that child, like he been here before because he has been here before. Go ahead.
Well, you read, you got it. I don't know.
I say, yeah, guys, and all of you are children of the Most High, but ye shall die like men.
Right. That goes into. Read it one more time. Read it out. Huh?
Okay. I have said, yeah, guys, and all of you are children of the Most High, but ye shall die like men.
Right. That goes back into that second Peter. We are gods, man. But we actually were brought down by the Most High for our transgressions that we did in the past. That's why I said you should die like men. No? Go ahead, what you got?
The word God in that scripture he's talking.
It says rulers, judges, divine ones, angels.
That's us. We was angels. Right? We was gods, man. And we still guards on a low level.
And judgment can only take place here. Like when he said to change the dolphins, which is the bodies, we can only carry out with judgments out here. Because he said it's appointed to man once to die, then after this the judgment. So you go to the Lord, receive the judgment, you got to come hold your judgment on earth. Because there's no judgment in the heavens. Ain't nobody fighting, people getting stabbed and all that. No, it's perfect peace. You only come carry it out. That's why when you see somebody retarded or throw it off or whatever, that was a judgment. So when they came back down, the Lord got them. This Ecclesiastes 3.
I want to say this real fast. But I'm going to also say this. When it comes to heaven, our heaven going to be played out on earth.
Yeah.
The kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of the Israelites, heaven going to be played out on earth. That's why it's even in your prayer. Our Father, I'll be thy name, thy kingdom come on earth. The kingdom of heaven going to be on earth. Right? We're going to be back in our land, which so-called Negroes in America, that children live in America, is really the Negroes. We're not from Africa, man. We're not from Africa. Our homeland is Israel, man. We're from the land of Israel, right? AKA the land of Canaan of old, man. Go ahead, now.
And what he's saying is a judgment that the Lord gave to these people. It was a judgment from the Lord that when the kingdom of heaven comes and we receive the kingdom of heaven, remember, judgment got to be played well. Oh, well, on earth. So the kingdom of heaven is going to happen on earth. That's why John and Revelation say he saw the kingdom of heaven coming down. Meaning what? It was on earth. So we're going to be in our heaven on earth after this rulership. This is Ecclesiastes 3:16. It says, and moreover, I saw under the place of judgment, under the sun, which is earth. So this is the place of judgment. So if the Lord declared the judgment into whoever he declared it to, this is where the judgment is going to happen. You go by the Lord to get your judgment. It's appointed the man wants to die, and after that, the judgment. Once you get your judgment, you got to come back down through a man, through sex, into the earth as a child, and hold your judgment out. He got it. They holding them already.
Bring it out.
I want you to back up the angels changing their verse to faith. This is 2nd Ezra 14:35. For after death shall the judgment come.
After you die, it said, then the judgment shall come. Go ahead.
Then we shall live again.
We shall live again.
This is 2nd Ezra 14:35. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the godly shall be declared. As the brother brought out that Ecclesiastes 3, judgment happens under the sun. The works of the righteous shall be manifest. If you lived a good life in a previous life, you'll live a relatively good life on this side. But also the works of the ungodly shall be manifest. If you are a wicked piece of shit, a murderer, a rapist in a past life, you're going to come back retarded, crippled. You might live a good life until halfway in your life and you get in a car wreck and become paralyzed from the neck down. That's when the judgments come. You may get judged for a wicked act you commit in this life, or from a previous life you lived and committed a wicked act. Your judgment might come down a few reincarnations down the line.
Because when a person, according to the Bible, when a person dies, we go up to the spirit world for 3 to 4 generations. Now, when you tally up, you tally up 3 to 4 generations, that's between 72 to 100 years. Then you come back down, because after that, keeping that scripture too, that the Most High blocks out your memory. You know what I'm talking about? It's in Ecclesiastes. Give me that real quick.
I got it.
That's why I'm gonna tell you too. That's why you have these things called deja vus, or you might have a problem somewhere with your woman. You be like, yeah, I remember that. You've never been there before. And because you've been there before, it's just the Most High blocks out our memory, so we don't remember none of that. Even every major kingdom, or every major event, you was there. Slavery, you was in slavery.
Just talking about
The Babylonian Empire, you was there. You was there every time. That's why we tell these so-called white people, they come up here and they say, oh, we read Isaiah 14:21 to them. I had nothing to do with that. I wasn't there.
yeah.
You was a slave owner. You was doing the shit that you was doing, man. That's why you're gonna pay for that. Go ahead.
I got that.
I need to think that. Yeah.
What you just said? All there's no end of all the people.
I got the other one. He the no reference of former things. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, I'm gonna start at 9. The thing that hath been is that which shall be. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. It goes down into what you
Then jump to 6 and 9, 6 and 10. One of
is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun.
There's no new thing under the sun. Real quick, now jump to 6 and 10. No, Ecclesiastes 6 and 10.
Remembrance of former things? Or
No, it's in the scripture. 6 and 10. 6 and 10. 6 and 10 or 6 and 9.
oh yeah.
Like, the thing that has been and already been, and there's no new thing on the sun. And this scripture right here is going to give you the answer to it. Go ahead.
That which hath been is named already, and it is known that it is man.
It is man. Meaning man itself, you yourself is nothing new under the sun. You've been back here time and time again, over and over and over again, man. And the answer, like, people that you know, you're like, man, I know that guy from somewhere, but you never, because you dealt with him in the past life. Even like your woman, you dealt with her in the past. Y'all find each other in this time too, you know? All the people that you know them from back then. Go ahead. Again.
Can I jump back to the this is Ecclesiastes 6 and 10. That which hath been is named already, and it is known that it is man. Neither may he contend with him that is mightier than he.
Right. Man, it's nothing new on this. Like people's always just a light bulb. Light bulb in here, man. And the cars, the wheel. Wheel been here, man.
This was another name.
Yeah.
There's batteries, all that. There's another name, but it's been him.
It says that back in this verse 10. This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 10. Is there anything where it may be said, see, this is new? It hath been already of old time, which is before us. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. So you don't remember your past life, like the brother was saying. You'll have hints and like intuitions about things you did in your past life. But as for a full remembrance of your name, your life, and all that, you don't remember that.
When you had those dreams when you drowning, you got shot. It's like you might have got shot in your past life. You might have drowned in your past life. Man. You get a glimpse of it, but the full, you don't want to know your past life. All of them say you don't want to know. Lord, if the Lord shows you what happened to you in your past life, the time is like you'll bug out, man. Yeah. Bug out in your mind. How you was thrown overboard to the sharks and shit, man. He was hung. All right? Go ahead, Go ahead, you were holding on next.
Yeah, I'm already.
Joel 4. Yeah, go ahead.
And Job 4 verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off.
Well, where did the motorbikes going off?
There's Job 4 verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whosoever perished being innocent.
Whatever prayers being innocent. Ain't nobody innocent. Even a little baby that comes out, it's not innocent, man. Because guess what? That baby has come back to basically deal with something done in his past. It's like right now, if a baby falls out that window up there, that's his judgment.
That wasn't innocent.
It wasn't innocent. Nobody's innocent, man. Yeah. That's in the scriptures.
God.
Go ahead.
That no means clearly guilty.
Yes.
It's Numbers chapter 14, verse 18. The Lord is long suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty.
By no means clearing the guilty. Go ahead.
In the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation.
Get everybody.
Yeah. Now check this out.
Your dad and your son and the son.
Check this out.
That's the same.
Check this out. This is 2 Ezra 7 and 56. It says, for while we live and commit iniquity, meaning sin, transgression of the law, we consider not that we should suffer for it after death. How you gonna suffer something after you die?
Well, they say you go to hell, but you know what hell is a condition. Where your judgment is at. The church say you go to hell. You got it.
Yeah. I'm gonna read it again. This is 2 Ezra 7 and 56. For while we live and commit iniquity, we consider not that we should begin to suffer for it after death. That's reincarnation. All right? And give me the one about
John the Baptist.
John the Baptist.
I've been.
Okay, that's spirit, you know?
I guess you want the one in 11 or 17?
Any one, it don't matter.
Matthew 17, verse 10. And when it gets, and this is Yahushua speaking. And his disciples asked him, saying, why then say the scribes that Elijah must first come? And so-called Jesus, true name Yahushua, answered and said unto them,
Name the Lord too. The Lord name it ain't Jesus. Right? The Lord, when you call God, his name ain't God, man. God is just a Greek term. Yes, he is. It's a title. Yes, he is a power. But what's his name though? His name is the one that the word called God name is Yahweh. One of the word called Jesus Christ, which is the so-called Negro, his name is Yahweh Shai, man.
this is Matthew 17, verse 10. And his disciples asked him, saying, why then say the scribes that Elijah must first come? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Elias truly shall first come and restore all things. But I say unto you that Elias is come already, and they knew him not. But I say unto you that Elijah is come already, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listed. Likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer them. Then the disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist.
Right.
And I got the one in 11 too.
Right. They got that time keeps come out. They bring this shit out, man.
The traffic block too.
Yeah.
They said they couldn't go to. Say you got a thing.
Yeah.
I could have done it. They can only go so long.
This is Matthew. This is Matthew 11. I'm going to start at verse 11. Again, Yahushua is speaking. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of women, there had not risen a greater than John the Baptist. Notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it by force. For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John. And if you will receive it, this Elijah, which was for to come, slack it. For all the prophets and the laws prophesied until John, and if ye will receive it, this is Elias, saying that John the Baptist was Elijah the prophet in the reincarnation. And if ye will receive it, this is Elias, which was for to come. He that hath ears to hear, let him hear.
That's what they say. If you can receive this is Elijah who was forth to come. We're showing you reincarnation. Give me Revelation real quick. That Revelation. And I got one to back that one up. Show you. Now, if you read the Bible, how many years ago did the Lord walk the earth?
I wouldn't even call it.
It's the year, basically, order of the year that we in. 2020.
Oh, 2000, yeah.
That's when he was last on the earth. So that means I'm going into it like this. So the Roman centurions that beat him, all those other people that beat him, that was over 2,000 years ago, right? So it should be dead then, right? Watch this scripture right here. All those people should be old, well over 2,000 years ago.
They're trails right now.
Dust. It should be dust right now.
He said 1:7. It says, behold, he coming with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him.
Read it again. Read it slow, huh?
It says, behold, he coming with clouds.
And the Lord gonna come back with clouds. That goes into what the world knows as the falcon ship, or with the angels too, man. Because just like Independence Day, that big ship you see, that's how the Lord gonna come back. You can prove that as being that part of the Bible too, right? Go ahead.
It says, and every eye shall see him. Also,
They're gonna see him.
they're gonna see when he come back.
When he come back, that means the people that pierce him are what? Read it again for him. Because I basically, right before the scripture, the ones that pierce the Lord are Roman soldiers. That
Right,
pierce
right. Oh,
yeah.
Thousand years ago.
Now it's saying, fast forward to today, because we're in the end times.
And they gonna see him. So how could they see him if they did?
They not 2022 years old.
Yeah, I mean they're back. The
They
Lord,
back.
the men, the same soldiers, the men that beat him,
They beat him.
Peter Frank,
They gonna see him.
yeah, as police officers,
Okay.
right now, man. That's in the Bible. Read it again for him.
It says, behold, he coming with clouds, and every eye. And they also which pierced him.
They also pierced.
When he was on the cross.
He was on the cross.
About to die.
So they're back. They're back today in the reincarnation. This is Job 19 and 6. It says that Job, and this is Job talking about. This is Job talking back then about
He died.
when he died.
He gonna die.
When he gonna die, and when he come back.
He gonna die when he come back.
This is Job 19 and 26. And though after my skin and worm, my bad, let me read it again. And though after my skin worm destroyed this body, the body he was living in back then, yet my flesh shall see the Most High, whom I shall see for myself, and my eyes shall behold, and none other, though my reins be consumed within me. So Job was saying,
He gonna see him.
I'm back right now, back then. I'm gonna die, but when I come back, I'm gonna see the Lord for myself in these times.
That's proof reincarnation. Right.
He's been here.
I got another quick one to show that our forefathers in the past knew a reincarnation like a mathematical equation. This is Matthew 16 and 13. When Yahushua came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah or one of the prophets. So he was asked them, who do the people of the land say I am? Some say you're John the Baptist who died and was reincarnated. Some say you're the prophet Elijah, some the prophet Jeremiah, etc., etc.
So they knew. So people back then knew of reincarnation. They knew that when they died, they come back.
Yeah.
But the people in this society make you think that you died or he's long gone.
Yeah.
That's not true. Everybody's been here before, man. Even different men, because even in the times of now, the Lord see that Job and Jeremiah 28:8, he tell you that he been bringing prophets back for every time a society is going to go down, Lord puts his men on the highways and byways. Because we are a representation of those men back then. Moses, John, James, Peter, Paul. We don't know who we are, but we could be definitely one of those men, which those are the men that the Lord wanted you to read about. There was many prophets, man. There was many men in the Lord back then. All of them didn't get a book, though. Right?
The Lord ain't feeling need for that.
Yeah, that's why he said, I got 7,000. That's why he said, I got 7,000. I got 7,000 prophets that would not bow down to the knees of Baal, man. That was 7,000 men.
Yeah, it's right.
You know? It's like there was over 100 prophets. The Lord, who that was?
Obadiah hit him from Jezebel.
Yeah. So they'll get destroyed.
Well, go ahead.
Back you up. There's Sirach 49, verse 10. And of the 12 prophets, let their memorial be blessed, and let their bones flourish again out of their place.
Read that again.
It's Sirach 49, verse 10. And of the 12 prophets, let their memorial be blessed, and let their bones flourish again out of their place.
Let their bones flourish again out of their
Yeah.
from the tomb to be raised again, man.
Yeah.
Right? Which we all come back. Just like the cycle, because the really with the cycle of life is really about what men. The first chapter tells you about that. How this man begot this man on down, because even back then, the kings, even women back then, the kings and women are really the kings who they long for a son. A son is what keeps that
line going.
keep the line going.
Not a woman. Because you'll give your daughter off to a man and she can't produce for your seed.
She brings forth
this for that man.
She's gonna bring forth, because women, that's right. Go ahead, give me that.
This Ecclesiastes 4:16. There's no end of all the people.
Yeah.
Of all the people. No. Everybody. All right. Even of all that have been before them. They also that come after them shall not rejoice in them. Surely this also is abandon and vexation of spirit. There's no end to all of the people.
Hey, give me the one
that come after them, man.
give me the one, the chambers of doors.
Got you.
Wait,
I got one and
says
two.
return.
This Matthew 19:28. I'm going to read 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
That was told, that's in red letter, right?
Red letters.
That was told to the disciples 2,000 years ago.
When he was walking the earth, his disciples that followed him, he told them, if he follow him in a regeneration, meaning mean back, gen means the gene.
Yeah.
Back in your genes or through your line when you come back.
Yeah. Which goes in the reincarnation, you're going to be brought back, man. You're going to be brought back. You're going to be really brought back in your life, too.
Yeah, that's why you got jobs.
That's why the scripture says, the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophet, man.
Yeah,
So you was a prophet back then. They don't give a damn if it's 2022, you're going to come back as a prophet. Doing the things you were doing in your past life. Everybody is doing the things they was doing in their past life, man.
See that ain't that?
That's why we have understanding of, you see niggas in the Greek fraternity,
Yeah.
them niggas were Greeks in the past life. They just stuck in that Greek mind. The niggas that's in
Military.
military, they were Roman centurions back then. You know?
And some of them woke up from being Roman centurions.
Chameleons.
That kind.
You niggas in the Egyptian fraternities, niggas who was Egyptians, man. They just stuck in that mind frame. They just come back. We've been there after the Lord. We have been seduced by the Lord, man. Yeah, the true seers, the true prophets, man. And we happily take that title, man. I don't give a damn. They can put 3 more black sheep chains on me. My family don't give a damn. I've been betrayed. I take that shit with pleasure, man. To do this for the Lord, man. Go ahead, huh?
Chamber of Souls for it too.
Give me that real fast. I want that.
In Esdras 4, verse 40. So he answered me and said, Go thy way to a woman with child, and ask of her when she hath fulfilled her 9 months, if her womb may keep the birth any longer within her. Said I, No, Lord, that can she not. And he said unto me, In the grave of the chambers of souls.
In the grave. In the grave. In the what?
In the grave of the chambers of souls.
In the grave of the chambers of souls, which is the spirit world. Right? That's where all the souls, all the spirits go to. Go ahead. When they die on this side. Go ahead.
The grave of the chambers of souls are like the womb of a woman.
You know, the spirit world is like the womb of a woman. Go ahead.
For like as a woman that travaileth maketh haste to escape the necessity of the travail in birth.
Right.
Even so do these places haste to deliver those things that are committed unto them.
Right. So when people die, the world, the earth, and the spirit world are like a revolving door. their spirits leaving the earth, guess what? The Most High sending them back down as babies to be put back here. Give me that one. When the multitude multiplied, it's for sure. Huh? Hey, go ahead. Bring it out real fast. I'm gonna get you.
Psalms 104 and 29. Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die and return to their dust. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth.
Read that again, man. That's good smoke.
Psalms 104 and 29.
Psalms 104 and 9. Go ahead.
29. Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die.
If you take the way, when man dies, he gets shot. The Lord take his breath away from him, man. Go ahead.
They die and return to their dust.
And return to the dust. Give me what that goes with. That goes with Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. Read that. Hold that real fast. Get that. Real quick. And give me God. I'm gonna get one of your brothers. Get it real fast.
This Ecclesiastes 12 verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return to the Most High who gave it.
Yeah, bro. Go ahead, bring it out. We'll find this real fast. Read it again.
It's Ecclesiastes 12 verse 7.
Yeah.
Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was.
Meaning the body. Dust is the body. Okay? They go back what? To the earth and dissolve, die off, decompose. Like Job said, though my reins be consumed within me. Meaning his body. Though his body die. Because the spirit don't die. So talking about his body is decaying or consuming. Go ahead.
And the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it.
So your spirit go to the Most High who gave it. And everybody that died, whether you white, black, whatever, they got a spirit in them, right? So it go where? To God. They ain't saying go to heaven. It said the spirit go back to God who gave it, who created it. In other words, that's why he said, thou renewest that spirit when as he read in that own song. Where you gonna read it back up? Yeah, bring it back on now.
In Psalms 104 and 29. Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die and return to their dust. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth.
Thou renewest them and bring them back on the face of the earth. You coming back?
I got something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Job 14. And damn, I want to read 7 verses, bro, but fuck, man. This Job 14, I'm going to start at 7. For there is hope of a tree if it be cut down. And this is an example he's bringing about how a man going to come back, So listen. For there is hope of a tree if it be cut down, that it will sprout again, and that the tender branch thereof will not cease. For the root thereof wax old in the earth, and the stock thereof die in the ground, yet through the scent of water it will bud and bring forth boughs like a plant. But man died and wasted away. Yea, man give it up the ghost, and where is he? So now it's a question mark. As
the ghost is your spirits. Go ahead.
As the waters fell from the sea, and the flood decayed and dried up, so man lieth down and riseth not. Till the heavens be no more, they shall not awake, nor be raised out of their sleep. Oh, that thou wouldest hide me in praise, that thou wouldest keep me in secret, until thy wrath be past, that thou wouldest appoint me a set time and remember me.
Yeah. Come back, man.
If a man die, shall he live again? All the days of my appointed time will I wait till my change comes. So Job knew that the Lord will appoint him another day to live again if he died, man. That's why it's question mark stuff. You see? Like, look, if a man dies, shall he live again? Job knew it was appointed time. That's why he said, thou wouldest hide me and keep me secret until the wrath be past, that thou wouldest appoint me a set time and remember. So when he said to appoint time and remember you, that's when you come back through the flesh. He's going to call you out the heavens, You're going to come back through sex and fall upon the earth, and you come back in the flesh. Reincarnation, man. Right. Which is written for us to understand and know. It's deep, but not with you. When you understand it, it's like, damn, that makes a lot of sense. So reincarnation is in the Bible. It's all over the Bible, man. Okay, we wouldn't be here if we weren't reincarnated. All right? Where we came from when we was born. What you mean? Did we come from being dead? Or alive?
Start at 21 and read out of 23.
We was alive. You can't come from being dead to being alive. Like, we was born. Where was we before we was born? One would say, they wasn't nowhere. No, we was in the heavens. We was with the Lord, waiting for our judgment day to come back down so we could carry out our judgment.
It's a scripture in the Apocrypha where the Most High tell you, basically, I'm the one that gave that spark. I'm the one that put fire and water, meaning the spirit spark. Put that spark in water, which is the amniotic fluid in a woman. Embryonic fluid that's in a woman. I'm the one that put that spirit from the heavens in that woman, which is the spirit is represented like fire, and made that baby stay there for 9 months to bring forth a child out of that womb, man. So that's why we're those angels, man. There's righteous angels. There's wicked angels, man. There's vessels on the wrath. There's vessels unto honor, man. We are the vessels unto honor. Right? The natures of dishonor. Really, Esau, Edom. Yeah. So give me that Maccabees real fast. God. See, for example, the seven sons of Maccabees. Let's see what their mother said, because I think in the scripture, the mother said something about reincarnation, man. It's a lot of God. It's Satan, man, all the damn noise, man. Yeah.
Wait for the bus to pass to bring it out now.
They're sitting there to turn music up all the damn day. Yeah, go ahead.
This is in the Apocrypha. Maccabees 7, verse 21.
Let's see what these seven sons, what their mother said after all her sons got butchered right before her, man. She was the last one to die. Let's see what she said.
She exhorted every one of them in her own language.
Dumb shit, man.
Another one right after it. This is 2 Maccabees 7, verse 21. Yeah, she exhorted every one of them in her own language, filled with courageous spirits, and stirring up her womanish thoughts with a manly stomach. She said unto them, I cannot tell how ye came into my womb.
I cannot tell how you came into my womb. What?
For I neither gave you breath nor life, neither was it I that formed the members of every one of you. But doubtless the creator of the world, who formed the generation of man and found out the beginning of all things, will also of his own mercy give you breath and life again.
What?
But doubtless the creator of the world, who formed the generation of man.
It was done.
Torture.
Someone was tortured to death. This is the last word their mother told them, man. Someone was already dead
Before they put her to death.
She's talking to her sons and saying, go ahead.
This is 2 Maccabees 7 and 23. But doubtless the creator of the world, who formed the generation of man and found out the beginning of all things, will also of his own mercy give you breath and life again.
Breath and life again. Go ahead.
As ye now regard not your own selves for his law's sake.
Yeah. Jump to 7 and 14. Let's see what one of the sons on the, and that nigga went out like, that nigga, I'm talking about getting butchered. Why he talking shit to the king?
Yeah.
They told him something. They told him about reincarnation, man. Read 14.
Kind. You mind if I start at 12? Second Esdras, Second Maccabees 7, verse 12. Insomuch that the king and they that were with him marveled at the young man's courage.
Talking shit, man, on his way out.
Oh, yeah.
He went out like a gangster. Yahweh shot. Yahushua went out like a true soldier, man. He didn't even cry, man. They gave up the ghost. Go ahead.
Insomuch that the king and they that were with him marveled at the young man's courage, for that he nothing regarded the pains. If I could say, when it says he nothing regarded the pains, the Most High could have put a spirit on to not feel them. Same thing with us. If we have to go through similar torments, the Most High can put a spirit on you, not to feel him hacking you up, torturing you, or any of that.
It says in 1 Corinthians 15:1, it says, you know, for the little stink, something like that, it's a stink.
Yeah, that 15 to 55. That is what it stink. Yeah, it's quick. Look like a bee stink. You know, it happened quick. Same thing as that when you feel the Lord. Man.
Verse 13. Now, when this man was dead also, they tormented and mangled the fourth in like manner. So when he was ready to die, he said thus.
What did he say?
So when he was ready to die, he said thus, it is good being put to death by men to look for hope from the Most High, to be raised up again by him.
Raised up again.
Raised up again by him, man. Go ahead.
Nah, that's over. Yeah.
So when he was ready to die, he said thus, it is good being put to death by men to look for hope from the Most High, to be raised up again. As for thee, thou shalt have no resurrection to life.
He told the king, the motherfucker, when you die, there's nothing. You ain't coming back in your life, man. You ain't coming back in your glory. You're fucked. Because you so-called white people, what you got coming to you is slavery, man. You crackers, man. All you got there is wicked. You're coming back in slavery, man. According to the Bible, not my own words. Lord, all this shit that you've done to us, man. The rape, the robbery, the murder, the lynchings, the burnings, the shootings. You devils gonna pay for that shit, man. Man, woman, and child.
Young and old.
Young, old, and pitiful, man. You coming back. Your red ass is coming back, man. That's you too.
And shit, they can feel it. They can feel it. They know their kingdom's going down.
Look at goddamn dumb. Rub your fucking nipples with icy hot. Fuck you, man. You devils are going down, man. And we're here to proclaim it. Thus said the King. All right? Give me Isaiah 14:21. Give me the generation of the fathers, the third, fourth generation. Born by the men. Even to the I don't want to say the uncles and shit.
I think it said like 14. Like
Yeah, it's yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. Yeah, that's it.
You want me to get 21?
21 and read. I tell you that. Read down.
It's Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. For his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
The Lord said, prepare slaughter for the iniquities of their fathers. So these so-called white people, they got to pay for what their forefathers did. When they came over here on a good ship, Jesus, when they came over here on the Greyhound, because the Greyhound is a fucking slave ship, man.
Man.
That was the actual name of a fucking slave ship. I learned that from Ever Big Gad, man. The Sweet Jesus, that was a slave ship name. The Mayflower, that was a goddamn ship of devils, man. All right?
All these names symbolize probably something dealing with wickedness or something that happened to us, man. The name of these streets, they name the cities after they name streets, everything, man.
Yeah.
And all those slave ships are owned by so-called white people.
Hey, I'm gonna say this too. You so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, you're Israelites, man, according to the Bible, man. You need to wake up to come back to your nationality, man. All right? The Lord died for so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? Not the other nations. This is our lot. This is our heritage that we're talking about. This is not a religion. The word religion goes back to religio, which means to restrain and hold back. That's what religion does to you. It bumps you up. This is not religion. This is a heritage that was sold, man. We here to proclaim it. Give me Psalms 2, about 2. I think that's it. Man, we have the blessings in the whole earth coming to us, man. All right? We have these nations that we're gonna enslave these nations, man. Starting with the nation of Edom. The so-called white man, biblical name is an Edomite. It's up there. It's up there. It's up there. Yeah, it's up there. Jump up there. It's up there. If you can jump up there and stay up there, it'll teach me something new. Yep. What you say? Yeah, it's the goddamn devil, man. Crippled devil. That's what I call you, man. Fucking. Go ahead, read it.
Bunch of drums. Chord that.
Hey, I'm sorry. They record right. Yeah, I see him. I see him. Like I say, it's hard to run from judgment, though, man. It's hard being an Edomite. You've been running all your life from judgment, man. It's coming up now. It's catching up to you. All right? Like that other damn piece of shit came up in last week.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones. Can't run from judgment, man. You so-called white people, you've been the biggest fugitives. You've been the biggest criminals on the planet Earth. You've been running for decades, man.
Damn vagabond.
Now you devils are getting hey, you know how Benny Siegel was on in the air? They gonna sit on that couch. They just kept looking around. Huh? He just sit there and kept looking around. All of a sudden he got that right here.
Yeah.
Boom. That's what happening right now, man. That the word, the house shot, the angels, the men of Lord, man, right now, man. Finna bust that goddamn door in on you, man. Right?
I got it back up, though.
Go ahead.
It's Joel 18, verse 11. Terrorists shall make him afraid on every side.
Yeah, and what's making him afraid right now? It's truth, man. The preaching of the Bible, watch this devil too, man. He probably went got something. Get back, huh? I see you, huh?
Later.
Yeah.
Get back. Come down.
You better enjoy yourself, man.
Watching your shit at ball either.
Yeah, go ahead, huh?
That's what I'm saying.
So we said, rejoice and be glad, on daughter of Edom, man. You better rejoice, man. Go, hey, man. You better go live it up. All that old that money in that account, go spend that shit, man. Many dogs as you can, man.
Kind of like
Yo, shit over with. Go ahead, up.
kind of like say, last call for the alcohol.
Yeah, last call back on. Yeah.
Last call for Esau. That Job 18 got a lot of meat. Like, you can read that whole chapter to the end.
Hey. Go ahead.
Guys, Job 18, verse 11 again. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. And his strength shall be hunger bidden, and destruction shall be ready at his side. Huh? It shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength.
Yeah.
His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle,
yeah,
and shall bring him to the king of terrors.
Yeah, the king of terrors, which is the Most High. Yeah, it's finna grab your ass, man. That's why you devils only got you gotta last seconds of time on earth for bullshit, man. That's why the men of the Lord, we can't wait till you go your ass in Iran, man. Go ahead and keep fucking with that bear called Russia. They're gonna get it popping, man.
Russia want all that smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, with that
I got the mic.
put them in there. Hey, that's basically said
The power, yeah, I got the power to do what we want to.
yeah.
That's what that means.
got the power to do what they want to y'all.
So let's think about that.
Yeah.
You got all this media propaganda where it's saying that Russia is losing to Ukraine, but this man still talking shit to you.
Yeah.
Yes, man. I'm showing you what I want to.
Yeah.
Like I said, Russia went over there with some of the oldest shit. It's not even new shit, man. And he gonna put in the Bible says that Russia gonna put America in his place too. By dropping 200 million.
Hey, that's prophetic. It's a prophetic
Hey.
sign, man.
Somebody go on your phone. I forgot to put it in your WhatsApp. Go on Google and put it in Russia and the red button or something like that. Cause that boy was trying to put earlier this week. He was trying to hit the button on somebody. Yeah, it was trying to hit that red button, man. Hey, I can't. That's a beautiful motion that is on earth. That this right here, hit that little plastic box. This the
When they do that, our kingdom coming.
yeah.
Our kingdom coming when they do that. Hey,
So it's something about that motion right there.
that fool was speaking, he just disappeared. Yeah. They say he disappeared on, you saw that? On the article? They say he disappeared, and then there was another article I think you posted where it said he in a bones or something where he going to his bunkers.
Yeah, he sent his family to an underground bunker.
It's underground bunkers and shit, man.
When you do that, you
know it's something, man. He just disappeared. He was talking on the article and he just disappeared. I mean, there's an article where he just disappeared. They say he actually disappeared. Like they didn't see him no more. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot going on, bro. We all know about it, bro.
And Russia just talked about that they used the first ever hypersonic missile in combat in Ukraine called the Kinzhal, which means the dagger in Russian, or the sword.
Yeah.
Flying swords, that arrow.
Yeah, and it said scripture talking about thrusting in that sickle, man, because the harvest is right.
Yeah, I just I went in that on a video. Yeah, I did on that same article you just said about. The harvest is right. I went in there, Revelation 14.
Yeah.
The earth is right. It's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Earth is right.
Them books is definitely in Russian jaw. That's why all these people out here, they having a good time, they drinking. You know, they're down here walking around with their boots, not knowing the very people that's going to destroy America is being roused up right now, man. All right? Ain't a goddamn thing you can do. This is all prophesied in the fight. That's why I said that's why Pastor Pochop and Deacon Rib Tips ain't reading this to you, man. All right? This Bible, if you can, you can get the signs with me, please. Get the signs. You can. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Bring out what you about to bring out.
Who the hell? That's you and me. No, you. All right. This Joel 3:9. It said, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
Right. That's go ahead.
Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears.
Right. That's what the nations have done. That's what Russia. That's what China. All right. These different armies of the world have literally took the things of agriculture and turned them into killing instruments, man. Tanks, Humvees, bullets, missiles, ultimate missiles, the nuclear missiles, man. Go ahead.
Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Tender cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shabbat.
Yeah, that's the belly of Shabbat. All right. The belly, basically the Lord, Yahweh Shabbat is
Lord's judgment.
the Lord's judgment, man. Place where he's getting ready to judge all the armies of the world, which is gonna be fought. World War III is gonna be fought around Saudi Arabia, man. All right, that big landmass is where all of the jets, helicopters, Humvees, all these American soldiers and people that get drafted gonna be judged, man. God, we ain't got no dollar, man.
Oh, your kingdom coming down, Father. It says, "For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about."
But I don't understand how the kingdom of this earth, the people of this kingdom, asking the poor for fucking money, man. How the hell you poor? Let's show you how the elite beggars don't give a damn about you white people, man. You know, you bugged out, looking like a goddamn hippie, man.
It said, "For the harvest is right. Come get you down, for the press is full, the facts overflow."
I mean, it's time.
But their wickedness is great.
The wickedness is great. It reached its limit, man. Right. That's why the Lord says, you Edomites, you have a bound that you cannot pass, man. And you look at the Edomites, they're so proud. And you look at their work. They give you that Kermit smile. And then you look up, I'm gonna be like this forever. My kids gonna come back ruling. I'm gonna go to college fund. I'm gonna go to Yale. I'm gonna smoke some coke for about 5-10 years, then get my life together, then get $1 million home. Nah, partner. You don't, hey, the way it's looking now, man. That's why we just came off the Passover. This might just be it, man. We don't think it was the last Passover, man. If not the last, we definitely see the finish line.
Yeah.
See that fucking line? Looking at that, you looking at it, man. The man wait right there. You know, that's how it is. That's how the end is, man.
They say they're saying what that's Isaiah 47, that they should not know the laws of children. They should not know widowhood. Right? You wisdom. Your children go, like it said in Isaiah 21. Your whole remnant gonna get cut off, right?
Yeah.
All right, you gonna know the laws of children, man.
Yeah, a lot of you Edomites, a lot of you Jakes over here, you gonna get cut off in America. Because when this thing really goes down, it's gonna be race riots out here. All right? Motherfuckers gonna be after these fucking white men. It's gonna be a clash between blacks and whites on whites on Chinese, Mexicans on Chinese, Arabs, you name it, man. Then a lot of you gonna get cut off over there in the Middle East when you go to war. That's why we tell you goddamn soldiers, man. You American soldiers, whatever the fuck you is, man. When you go to war, you ain't coming back, man.
It's a one-way trip.
It's a one-way ticket, man, to the spirit world. Especially when the king when the Yahushua come back and crack them clouds, man. It's gonna be hell to tell a motherfucking crap, man.
Yahushua is winning World War III.
Yeah,
That's it.
period.
That's it. So whoever in that war, you're gonna be a casualty of it. Only Yahushua wins that war. That's it.
That's why I tell you, bugs out as family members, man. Don't go join the fucking army, man. You join the army,
Hey,
man.
you're in the army, you good as dead, man. Good as dead. That's scripture. That's going to the scripture. Unless you didn't like.
I'm gonna just go for 4 years. Hey, 4 years too goddamn long. 2 minutes too goddamn long, man.
I joined the army not thinking that we would go to war.
Yeah. That black woman.
I get y'all a channel.
Okay.
So y'all got a call.
Give him a call, too. Yeah, I'm going to continue in Joel while you do that. This Joel 3:14. Multitudes and multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of Yahweh is near.
What?
Three. In the valley of decisions. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. And again, all right, it's going to really be a smoke out here, man. It's going to be a smack.
We get every Saturday at 5:15 right here. We get every Saturday. Unless we go out of town till another camera come back. All right.
Yahweh also shall roll out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake. But Yahweh will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel, man.
Period. Yahushua is our only hope. We have no hope in anything else, man.
Right. Who gonna buy us? Who gonna buy us, bro?
Well, last time I checked, Deuteronomy 28:68 say no one should buy you.
Yeah, nobody gonna buy us.
Only one that gonna buy us is who have bought us. The Redeemer, man.
He got us back.
And if I say you are the lost sheep of the house of Israel, when you're lost, Only one that can find you is to redeem their possessions. The one that
It's
is
just
the one who lost you, man. That's it.
Yeah, we in possession.
Ain't nobody else can come and proclaim, hey, that's my possession.
No.
Where's the proof?
Yeah.
Ain't no proof, man.
Yeah, like you lose a dog and he got the dog tag.
Yeah.
And when you do find a dog, you got somebody saying, that's my dog and that's your dog. And you call the dog by his name and the dog don't go to him. I mean, they call the dog like, come here. And you call the dog by his name and he come jump in your arms. Same thing, man. We the possession of the Lord, man.
And what that
My
scripture-
sheep hear my voice.
What's that scripture?
They
What's
know
that
my
scripture?
name.
The scripture said,
I got a
the
name
nation
for them.
was called by their name, but the name of the Most High name is in Israel. It's something I'm roughly paraphrasing. I ain't reading this alone. It's in Isaiah something.
47. Thank you.
47 and food.
It's three. Yeah, read three though. Yeah. Maybe,
Yeah, read three.
Read three though. Bible shot. I think read three. I know it works.
Yeah, that's good.
3 or 4. It's 4. Just get to the point. I just I thought it was like 3 and 4.
This is another one I'm looking for though. That's okay. That's one of them. Okay. Another one looking at it said that the nation was called by name. You know what?
Isaiah 63:19. We are thine. Thou never bearest rule over them. They were not called by thy name.
Yeah. There's another one though. It says that the Lord name is in there, Israel, man. No.
Oh, I knew.
Them nations were never called by that name, man.
Is it,
All right.
I know which one you're talking about. I think it's Isaiah 45. I think I know what you're talking about. See, we're gonna go to it in a minute.
Yeah, we about to get out of here.
I think it's 40. 43.
Bug out that came last.
Yeah,
He talking to dude's woman.
I got one. I don't know if this is
Wait, yeah.
This Isaiah 43 and 15. I am the Lord, Yahweh, your Holy One, the Creator of Israel, your King. Which is one. That's not it. It's 45.
I think I got it.
Isaiah 44, 45. I think I know what you're talking about.
It's 2nd Ezra 3 verse 36. Thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen.
So
That's not it though. It's in the Bible.
I think it's 45. All right.
It's bugged out shit here, man.
What, 3? Huh?
Yeah, 3 and 4. You all that one out?
Yeah. 45 and 4.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, 43 and 15. 45 and 4. For Jacob, my servant, I'm going to read 3. And I will give thee the treasures of darkness and hidden riches of secret places, that thou mayest know that I, Yahweh, which called thee by thy name, am the God of Israel. For Jacob, my servant's sake, and Israel, mine elect, I have called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me.
Right.
They got one in 2nd Chronicles 14 and 7.
What else we got? You got something? You about to end it out of here.
All right, Con. This
It's already that time, and I see the shit.
this
Shit spread.
Con.
Over there, man.
This 2nd Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and will heal their land. I'm going to jump to 16. For now have I chosen and sanctified this host, that my name may be there forever, and my eyes and my heart shall be there perpetually. Yeah. And the Lord's name is there forever. Israel, which is his name.
This is Amos chapter 3. I'm going to start at 1. Hear this word that Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel. Hear this word that Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all.
Man. There's demons out there, man. Go ahead, brother. We gotta get it.
The Lord give us our signs. We know
Yeah, we got it. It's time to get the hell out of here.
he show us. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Yeah, he only known Israel, man. All right. So with that, till next time, we'll say Shalom. Yahweh Shem Shem Barakatah. We'll give all praises once again to Yahweh. Once the elders, apostles, GMS, once again, peace and blessings and sorry to the hopeful elect, those that are far the land. Shalom. Ba 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 ba.